In this podcast, we would be talking about the well-being and happiness. That is very, very important for the all-round effectiveness and success for any leader. As we say, these five competencies are very, very important. So once you know yourself and you know others and you know how to relate to others and how to manage relationship, the next important element is understanding your strength areas and operate on your strengths, team's strength, the organizational strength. And then if there are ups and downs, times of adversity, bad times in it, the fourth one is the well-being. That's very important, taking care of yourself. If you're not happy, nobody else is happy. So you need to take care of your emotional health, your physical health, your social community. You need to have a purpose and so on and so forth. So we would talk about that briefly. In the mantra for being content and living a very happy, stable, and stress-free life, it's very important to make deliberate efforts. And this is absolutely important for anyone's psychological immune system. So hope and optimism are two great pillars to remain contented and happy in life. The other important area we discuss in detail during the workshop is how you shift from the problem-oriented mindset to the possibility-oriented mindset. You do not look at the problem from the problem perspective, because that gives you a lot of negative thoughts, and you start thinking what's wrong going to happen, how I'm going to manage, and so on and so forth. So these kind of negative thoughts lead to the stress, and when you focus on possibilities, you start thinking of what actions you would take. What are the things that you're going to do? What is it that you're going to do now? What is it that you're going to do tomorrow and the day after? So you start working on the plan. The other important element is the acceptance of negative emotions, because they are natural and they happen, and a reasonable amount of that is also important. So fear, anxiety, and being upset, a little bit of that is important because that gives you the kind of kick. So it's very important that you need to make deliberate efforts to keep yourself in the flow, in the moment. And I'm sure if I ask you when were you sad last time, you would be able to recall how you felt and how you overcame that moment. And similarly, if I ask you your happy moment, you will be able to recall that as well, and share some of your experiences. So the issue is not to fall down, it is how to get up. So that's very important. We would again focus a bit on the growth mindset. So sometimes you get a very closed thought pattern. So you start believing how things would not happen rather than believing how things would happen. So welcome to the Leading in Context workshop, fourth competency, the happiness and well-being. I welcome you all to join our workshop or webinar. Look out for the event. Hopefully this small podcast was helpful to you. I'm signing off. This is Raj. Thank you for your time and listening to this podcast.